You can die, Andrew.
It's actually serious. People out here a lot of years, so.
Good morning, everyone. Today is going to be a day of more adventure. Actually, I'm with my good buddy, Andrew.
How's it going?
You might have seen him earlier as we've been hanging out this whole week, but today he's going to take me to do something I've never done. He's going to train me in avalanche training, and then he's going to bury me. No, he's not going to bury me alive.
We might.
San Bernardino on into LA. Latest LA weather, they're checking in with high clouds, 10-mile visibility, temperature 55 degrees.
All right, so today, as we said, we are going to do some backcountry skiing. Andrew, the pretty guy in the back right now, is giving me a different board for the different conditions.
We've got the sashimi, tears it up.
But today, it's going to be a little bit more dangerous than what you do on normal runs because the area we're going to ski is an area that is not patrolled. But Andrew is a professional. He's well-versed. He has the beacons. He's going to educate me. Something I've never done, but it's going to be a great experience.
It's going to be a fun day.
It's going to be a good day.
To push Scott outside of his comfort zone. Maybe we'll get some tears for the camera. I hope not, but find some cool terrain and explore a little bit. It's going to be awesome.
You've been here how long? How many years?
I've lived in Park City, Utah for 12 years and moved out here to pursue a career in the ski and snowboard industry. And now I'm a professional athlete for Rossignol on their snowboard side of things. And
so Andrew is an inspiration because he also decided to pursue his dreams and do what he loves. So that's what he does every day.
Yeah.
Besides picking up kickers' poop.
let it go, boy. Stay.
That's not really a dream thing.
It's kind of a dream thing. It's a weird dream.
Beacon first?
Yep, throw the beacon on up over your left shoulder. So that looks great. You can tighten it up. You kind of want it center of mass so when you're bending it's not gonna impinge on your ribs or your... The best practice is you turn it on before you leave the parking lot and you turn it off when you're back at your car. You don't wait till you're on the slope to turn it on and then you forget it's off right now. So this is a little lock. You're gonna push that and slide it forward.
This
right there to slide it back.
Oh.
So now it's send. That means it's transmitting a signal. It's emitting a signal. So if you were to be buried,
It automatically will.
it's just sending. So I'm on send, you're on send, we're all good.
What's the search for?
Search is if somebody's buried in your party, then you send it to search or put it to search. That way you're not transmitting a signal and you're just receiving the signal.
Oh,
We'll go through some of that here as soon as we get up to the mountain. If I go to search right now,
I will look for you. I will find you.
With this thing.
I'm picking you up. So you're transmitting the signal. So we're transmitting until something goes wrong.
Okay.
Or until we're trying to find somebody. And if something does go wrong, everybody goes to search.
Now comes the learning part.
So I'm gonna actually use the snow as an easel.
Okay.
So the way these beacons work, right, is they emit a signal. Boop, boop, boop. As you're wearing it. It's always transmitting a signal. So, but that signal has a reach of about 40 to 60 meters, right? So we'll call it this.
Yeah.
And the beacons can pick up at about that same 40 to 60 meters, I should say. So say we have this big slide path here. It broke up here, all the snow slid. This is the debris path. This is where it all settled, right?
Yeah.
And the last point we saw our partner was right here.
Okay.
So we would immediately ski to that last point seen, and we want to search in a methodical zigzag pattern. So as I'm searching, we're kind of overlapping what
that 45 the range that it could reach, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to be an overlap. You don't want to leave a dead space because that could be your partner right there, and your partner's done.
Then it is a dead space.
Then it is a dead space, exactly. So you're gonna search in a very methodical way, overlapping at that 40-meter mark, and then at some point you're gonna get a signal on these beacons. The technology is great now. It gives you arrows, it gives you all these indications, it gives you numbers. So say somebody's buried, I'm gonna switch to search immediately. Make sure everybody in the party switches to search, and it's gonna give me these numbers, right? Initially, I'm gonna follow the arrows. So as I get closer to you, the numbers get smaller. See how the arrow's pointing away from you?
Okay.
If the numbers are going up and you're following the arrow, that means they're going away from your person.
Gotcha.
You don't want to do that. You want to pay really close attention to the arrows and the numbers. Because if you do follow the arrow and it gets farther away, that's minutes lost of your partner's airtime. And after about 15 minutes, the survival rate dives.
Yeah.
It's very unlikely you're going to have your partner be alive 15 minutes later.
I'm surprised it's that long.
You should be able to get to your partner in about 2 minutes. At least have a probe strike and dig them out as fast as possible, depending on how deep they are.
So we're doing this avalanche training, and Andrew is doing a mock scenario for me. We're pretending that he has dropped in and there's an avalanche, and he's gonna go hide the beacon, and I have to go find him with a already assumed last spot saw, which is like 20 feet down, and then I'm going to do the procedures which he just showed me using my beacon. So kind of exciting stuff. I never really do any backcountry, but now I have some knowledge to possibly do in the future. So he has just gone down the mountain, just down there. Can't really see him, so I don't know where the beacon is. So hopefully I can get to him before he suffocates in this scenario.
So what I did is I buried a beacon, I explained a scenario to Scott, and now he's using his beacon to hopefully pick up the signal of my beacon transmitting. Let's see how this goes. Does he find my beacon? He's only got 2 minutes. He's doing a really good job so far. Hopefully he's getting a signal here. Do you have a signal?
Yep, got it. Just got it.
I'm gonna slow it down, follow those arrows. Look at those numbers. What are those numbers doing?
Oh, they just got bigger.
That's not good. Don't lose your snowboard, really important. Make sure you've got it. You can put it face down, just make sure it's gonna be secure. Take a second, follow those arrows. As you get closer, slow things down. And there's a bit of an audible cue as well, so
It's right here.
point the beacon at where the arrows are and use it. Find search. You have to find it. It's
Found it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Sick. Do you mind snagging it for me?
No, you can come get it. All right, so I finished up with Andrew. I'll tell you what, finding the beacon is a little bit tougher than you would think, but thanks to the proper training with Andrew, I was able to get 2 for 2. I went past the first one, so I had to climb back up. But yeah, if you guys are ever gonna do backcountry stuff, make sure you know how to use a beacon. Do you ski with a friend?
Oh yeah, I mean a beacon only works if you have 2 people with the proper gear. So beacon, probe, shovel, check the avalanche report, stay in terrain that you're comfortable with, and yeah, just.
And don't be a Jerry, don't be a kook.
Yeah,
be safe.
Don't be in the backcountry without the gear, skiing above people. You're putting other people's lives at risk. If you want to risk your own life, that's fine. Do it smart. Don't be an idiot.
He said it best. Don't be an idiot. You can die, Andrew.
It's actually serious. People die out here a lot of years, so.
All right, so we hiked it up to the top. Andrew is gonna drop in right there. What is this? What's this run called? Is it a run?
It's been called Soul Patch.
It's Soul Patch. So, lead it out, Andrew.
Ready, brother?
just like a...
So, way to arrive to the very last minute, so you had to park or pack in the parking ride at the airport. Good work.
Hey, you gotta get the rides in. I'm an hour before my flight. Perfect timing.
Boom.
Crushed it. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.